Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes Iron Man mode with Iron Phoenix, our level 6 Scrapper. We're going to see if we can beat any of our other characters. And I have switched from Ron Hughes, who just wants me to do a street hunt, to Henry Peter Wong, just because he's got a door mission. And as you guys know, I prefer door missions. So we'll ping pong back and forth once we've got Henry's phone number. We can just ping pong back and forth between these two guys until we get something. We will probably not get a story arc from them because these low level characters didn't do true story arcs. The first story arc you get in the old game is the Bonefire arc, which I think is not available until level something like level 9 or possibly 10. I do remember going in there as a relatively low-level scrapper, martial arts super reflex scrapper, and getting absolutely owned by Marrow Snap the first time I went in there. And gosh, people used to hate the Bonefire arc, at least that first mission, the Marrow Snap mission, because you walked in and you fought a boss right off the top, and it was super hard. Alright, so now this could be a bit difficult here. So one of the things we have to do is try to get the Mortificators beaten first because they will res the other guys, the other Vaj. But it looks like nobody else came but the Mort, and that's good. Not sure if these guys are lethal smashing resistant. I know the cadavers are. It's doing 11 per shot. Let's just take a look. Yep, they're a little resistant. 10-15%. So let's make ourselves a little resistant. I think we can probably go in here. It's just 2 Reapers. Yeah, we should be alright. This guy didn't notice us? That's pretty unusual. We will not need this, so we'll delete it. He's not doing anything. I feel like I reported this on Homecoming with a mission like this. It might have even been this mission, where I went into the mission and the enemies just weren't aggroing to you. They were just standing there and you were beating them up. And I mentioned it in the Homecoming Discord, and they're like, oh, you know, file a ticket. And I'm like, alright, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. Right? One of the admins saw it and responded, and instead of saying, okay, I'll let them know, he's like, you file a ticket. I'm like, I don't care. You know, it's your server, not mine. What do I care? Okay, so this guy's responding to me. But, yeah, a number of them, I'm pretty sure it was on Homecoming. I don't think it was on this server. Because with Rebirth, I might have actually filed a ticket because I would actually care. But since I'm not actually a huge fan of the Homecoming people, I really don't care if there's a bug on their server. But it looked almost like the same thing was happening, right? We pulled the Mort and the Reaper ignored us. We shot the Reaper and he got up and he was just kind of standing there. He didn't immediately start shooting me. And the other Reaper that we walked right past ignored me like I wasn't there. Now, I'm not going to do any like sort of troubleshooting with this because I don't want us to die, right? But if I were playing a character that wasn't an Iron Man, I would actually do some experimenting to just see what happens. Now, the cadavers are normally stupid, right? So it's not super unusual for only one of them to come. But the Reapers usually come right at you. So I don't know. This guy's not responding to me either. Again, they're stupid, but they're usually not that stupid. So I don't know if there's just some sort of a bug in the low-level missions. I know for sure couple of years ago when I was playing Silver Phoenix, she was having to pull from the Vajalock spawns, and it wasn't bugged. So I don't know what's going on. We certainly don't want to like exploit a bug to make it easier to level up. That's not the purpose of Iron Man. On the other hand, I can't really fix the bug. And even if I reported it to these guys, they're not going to fix it before we're done fighting Vajalocks. Keep forgetting I'm not using combat jump yet. I'm so used to having it. So there's a Mortificator and 2 Reapers here. Now the Reapers should come after me. But they're not. They're just standing there, you see? Yeah, they're just standing there looking at me. Why didn't they come? It's clearly incorrect behavior. Look at... They're not even aggroing to me. Now, I'm not under stealth. But they're almost treating me like I'm a stalker. And even this guy, I hit him and he's just standing there. And I hit the guy right next to him and he just stands there. Let's watch. Look at this. He's not pulling out anything to attack me. This is so weird. And this happened... I'm glad I have video of it now. This happened on Homecoming to me as well. I don't know if it was in this mission. I know it was Vajalocks. And I told him it wasn't... Like, I think I had done Clockworks 2, like, obviously in a separate mission, and I said the Clockworks weren't doing it, but the Vajalocks were. And instead of saying what was the mission, you know, I'll report it, he was just like, yeah, submit a ticket. Like, I'm out of the mission already. I'm just letting you know. You know, if you can't be bothered to like pass it on to your fellow admins, that's... Now see, these guys aggroed. Oh, it was very lucky we didn't get nailed by that. Now, in terms of reporting, I mean, I know they have channels, they have a way of doing this, but since I was just like messing around on their server because Rebirth was down for repairs or whatever. I don't normally play on their server, right? I don't have any particular reason to worry about helping them out. And I don't feel particularly charitable toward them. I do appreciate, you know, that I got to play the game on their servers for a long time, but given some of their other nonsense over the years, I'm not in the mood to volunteer effort to help them. So we need to defeat Sepsis. Ugh, that sounds really gross. Sepsis. And his minions. Well, Sepsis in the sewer sounds reasonable, right? Now the other guys are coming at me. It seems almost like the Reapers are the ones who are bugged. The cadavers are still like fairly normal in terms of how they act. But it seems like the Reapers are not attacking when they should. We're close to 7th level. That's going up, so I think we want to keep going forward. Oh boy. The cadavers are going the wrong way to help the Mortificator, I guess. Ouch. Yeah, the knockback is going to help. Gotta use that heal right here. Yeah, they are brutal. And we're gonna have to use a luck. This is against a simple cadaver. But we have no choice. Oh man, he might actually kill me. Ooh. That was super close. Wow, that would have been embarrassing. Now, we're very close to leveling up here, so if we level up and we die, we can res. Did I actually ever use that on any of my other characters? I don't remember. I feel like it never happened. Not that I necessarily want it to happen to this character. But it is a possibility. I hear another glowy. Excuse me. It's really those mortificators that are orange that are super tough. Is that the boss up there? Or are they just Reapers? Looks like they're just Reapers. Let's take a look. Oh, and there's another glowy. Oh, gosh, I'm so used to this being combat jump at this level. Alright, let's just walk up the stairs. I'm so bad at aiming from below like that. And let's take off the combat jump because it makes me overshoot. Oh, 2 Reapers and a Mortificator. Alright, well, I'm going to be a little bit of a chicken and I'll go after these guys first. Just sort of pull. Oh boy, he's still alive. Oh, not good. Not good at all. Turn on sprint. Let's run out of there. That was not good. Is he still coming? He should stop. Alright guys, we're going to wait for our health to tick up. I'm going to pause it here. I'll bring you back when we are back to full health. Alright folks, we're back. Yeah, that smashing resistance is pretty rough. We only have 1 luck, which is not good. I still hear another glowy. Where is that? Right there. And I hear another one. Over here. Yep. Okay, guess we're still going south. Oh, Mortificator, not good. Not good to just blunder into them like that. You have to take these guys out first. And we've leveled up. Okay, that's going to help us a lot. And we got a heal, which is good. Excellent. See if we can find sepsis while we're still under our buffs. We may or may not be able to. But look at that. We've got 48% defense to melee. Well, we can just jump in and kill this mort. And also, if we faceplant, we can res 1 time. Still missing with a 95% chance to hit, like a 100% to hit bonus. Repeatedly missing. Well, there go our buffs, but we now have a full trade we can use against Seps. Don't know where Sepsis is. Actually, didn't we miss a couple guys back there? Yeah, I forgot about that. While I was waiting for our health to come up, I was reading something about the Call of Cthulhu game. Supposedly the greatest campaign in that game, longest. Most people don't even finish it, but it's supposed to be really awesome. Is something called the Mass of, I guess, Nyarlathotep or Nyarlathotep. I think you don't say the th; it's a th. And there is a boss, but it's a -1 boss. And somebody wrote an unofficial companion to it that's like 700 pages. It's supposed to help you run the game. And somebody posted a link to it, and I was like, hey, that's cool. And I started kind of looking at what it said. And when I came back, I forgot that there were those other, the Mort and the two Reapers. So we're going to have to go, we may have to go back. So Sepsis is a boss. I think we're going to need our buffs. And I don't think we need the break free. See if we can do a knockback on him. Yes, that's what we want. And then we're just going to pound the crap out of him. Since he's a -1 boss, we should be okay. We've got resistance and defense. And we got him. There's still some glowies over here. I think for the first time we're going to need to either go to a contact or the hospital and get some inspirations to get the right ones. Really haven't had to do that on this character. And by the way, if you go back and watch, I talked several times about 8th level wanting to get quote-unquote Cobra Strike. I meant Crane Kick. We will get Cobra Strike eventually. It does the same damage as Crane Kick, but I like Crane Kick because of the knockback. I like being able to do knockback, and then it forces them to get up. Now, Cobra Strike does have a stun. It's very useful. We're going to get that at some point, too. But first, I would like to get Crane Kick because I love that move. And I always get it first. So, we are 7th level now. We're going to talk to Henry Peter Wong. It's interesting. Is he... I'm not sure. Is he the only person, the only contact where you actually know his middle name? So now Paula or Genevieve, we've been offered Genevieve before. We're going to roll dice and see if we get her this time. 1 to 3, 4 to 6. And it's Genevieve. We keep getting the 4 to 6. We'll come back. Can we call him? Yeah, we have his phone number. We'll call him from Miss Liberty's side. We just want to get our level up. How are we doing on enhancements? We didn't get any in that last mission. Or, that's weird. We didn't get any enhancements or salvage. Do we get any recipes? We don't have any. Train up. Next level. Let's finish Agile and add to Storm Kick. And now we have Shauna Stockwell. So, gosh, I don't know who we should work with. Let's see what Henry Peter Wong is offering us. We know Shauna will give us a story arc. Just talk to the security chief at Paris Park. Okay, so never mind. He's not giving us anything useful. So let's go to Shauna Stockwell. We're 7th level now. We can go ahead and do that. First, let's talk to Henry Peter Wong and get some Lux. No, not available missions. Hang on. Store. Yep, we want 2 luck. And I actually think we're going to take an extra heal here. I don't think we need to do more damage, but I definitely think we have to watch the healing. This character has no heal possibilities on her own, right? So we're going to have to make sure we can heal up, especially if we end up fighting Vajalox. Now, we're going to be going after skulls if we do Shauna. And I'm not sure who. It's somebody, I think somebody in King's Row gives us the Bonefire arc. But I'm not sure when that comes in. I think it will be after 10th level. We should be a little safer to run around King's Row now. The unless we go up into High Park up here, everything caps out at 10th level, so the mobs will be red at most. Wait, no, orange at most. No, wait, well, yellow, orange. It'll be red at most, but there shouldn't be a lot of purples. Let's talk to Shauna. Man, guys, I'm having so much fun. I have played, this is my 4th episode recording in less than 24 hours because I love this character so much. So we're going to talk to Genevieve anyway. We can see what mission she's offering while we're there, I believe. And here's our buddy Blue Steel right in front of the shield here. So we may be coming back to him to level up at some point. I think this is where we are going to fight Toothbreaker Jones at some point. But I think first we have to just beat up some skulls. So we've got that. Does she offer any other missions? Recover a stolen jewel from the Circle of Thorns. Okay. I think we might want to take that one. I think that gives you a badge. So let's take that one. We're not going to do it right away. We're going to continue with Shauna, but because there are skulls right here to fight. But I think we definitely want to try the Jewel Thief. I think that gives you some sort of a souvenir from the Jewel Thief, and if we keep missing, we're going to need to use inspirations to fight freaking Yellow Con minions. We definitely need another attack in here. Man, we keep missing. 75% chance to hit isn't that great, though. Gosh. Another miss. Is that 3 misses in a row? Oh my gosh. It's just insane. Okay, there's a lieutenant. Remember what I said, lieutenants are always better to fight than minions. They give you more XP, although we won't get as much with these guys helping us, so I don't know how useful it'll be. Gosh, I love this music. It's so cool. These guys are hurting an innocent. One thing I miss is the ability to start with an AoE. Dragon's Tail. Love that. But we can't get that till level 26. Who knows if this character will live that long on video. I'll get it for her at level 26, but whether she's going to be doing that sort of in the afterlife after I've stopped recording, or whether we're going to actually see it, hard to say. 3 to go. Well, these 3 will be our 3. Get any enhancements? Why are we not getting enhancements? There we go. We finally got one. I just said it. And now we've got Toothbreaker Jones. Is the other mission near here? I didn't look. Alright, so we've got plenty of inspirations that we want. I wonder if he's going to be a boss. I usually fight him as a lieutenant, but I usually don't think to... Whoa. Who's coming after me? Was that an ambush? Or did I just aggro them? Oh well. I usually haven't thought to set this on bosses yet by this mission. Right, like the first time I was fighting as Silver Phoenix, I was using with Silver Phoenix rather than Iron Phoenix. I don't think I realized that you could change, except for the guy in Steel Canyon, but maybe I did know it because you could change notoriety down here. So I don't know, and I don't remember how Homecoming is set either. Gosh, I haven't played on Homecoming in so long. I'm now so used to Rebirth. We're getting lots of XP. There's another ambush coming. Come to me. You're not coming? I mean, two can play at that game, buddy. I really like how you keep holding the staff. It looks really cool. Of course, it's super out of character to have this thing. She's never even met a Nemesis before. What's she doing with the Nemesis staff? But we're not really, like, trying to be in character with her. We're just Iron Manning it. Or Iron Phoenixing it, in this case. All the misses. That takes him out. You can see we're halfway through level 7 already. So the reason I switched targets there, we're going to need this, was to do the knockback and get her out of the fight while I was fighting the other two. Another enhancement. Finally we're getting some. That doesn't do me any good, though. Go ahead and grab this sturdy. We don't really use that very much under normal circumstances. 2 lux should be enough with our toggles, with our toggle and our passive to protect us against most things. Again, useless enhancement. Useless salvage. There we go. Don't really need blue, so we'll go and digest that. A blue pill. Sort of interesting, you know. Red pill and blue pill has come into the vernacular as, you know, sort of willingly accepting the illusion. If you're a blue pill swallower, right? That's what in the Matrix. Swallow the blue pill, the illusion continues. Swallow the red pill, wake up and see the truth. And so it's sort of come into the vernacular, and we call these pills purple pill, green pill, blue pill, and so on. And so there's blue pills and red pills in City of Heroes. They're probably the 2 least useful ones to me. I mean, doing more damage is great, but mostly what I want to do is hit more often, because I do a lot of damage anyway. And if the character is spec'd out right, you shouldn't need endurance pills over and over again. I'm gonna try not to aggro the guys upstairs. Are those actual skulls? Oh no, those aren't skulls. They're just groupies, I guess. I like how the instructions are: pay Toothbreaker Jones a visit, which means capture him. These guys aren't going to run away. Okay, another orange lieutenant. Let's see if we can knock him down. Missed him. We may have to rest after this guy if he keeps hitting me. Right, he's doing ranged, and he's severely debuffed me, so now he's just hitting me all the time. Got him. So yeah, we're going to have to take a knee here. And by the way, when you see those, like, purple down arrows, that means you're being debuffed. I don't know which way to go here, so we'll just start going north. Saw another lieutenant. Yep. So if we can hit with the knockback, right, then that gives us 2 or 3 blows to rain down on his head before he can get up, right? And that really saves you, and that's why I want the crane kick for the knockback. Again, you can stun with Cobra Strike, but I just personally love crane kick. Knock him back into the hallway to hopefully avoid aggroing the guys inside. Now, it looks like Toothbreaker's upstairs, I think. He should be upstairs. So logically, we should do the south first, but we have a full set of inspirations, so we'll just go ahead. Oh, there he is, and he's a boss. All right, so usually he's up in the room, the final room there. So this should be okay. We've got our inspirations running. We're going to need another yellow to counteract any of the debuffing that he puts on me. But this is our first boss fight, guys. This is the first time I've fought him as a boss. We got him. Man, that was a lot of XP. 236 for beating him and only 75 for solving the mission. We're going to clean it up, finish out. Yeah, you get close to 75 or 60 something, I think, just for a lieutenant. 62 is it? Something like that? 55. It's 62 for the orange lieutenants. And, oh, by the way, I've got this on a recharge and this on endurance reduce. I don't know how much good they're really doing. It's very trivial. Should we clean out? Let's clean out the rest of the mission. I think there might be more guys down the south. Oh, and there's a doorway here, too. Yep, more guys. There's a lieutenant. We're really close to getting level 8. Might be worth doing some street sweeping on the way back to our contact rather than super jump to try and see if we can level up. You can see the huge difference, by the way, between the Vajalok and these guys, right? We're having a much easier time against the skulls. And just as I say that, I start getting hit. And that's because they're debuffing me. See if we can do a knockback on this. There we go. So we shouldn't receive a lot more damage from this lieutenant because he's on his butt. And then we finish him off. No? There we go. Oof. Those were rough fights. So we're going to take another knee. Because we're starting to run out of inspirations here. We definitely needed all of our inspirations against an orange boss at this level. We're lucky he wasn't +1. But you can see we have less than a bead left. And just a quick look. We need 133 XP. Right, these two lieutenants are going to be 110. So if there's anybody else in this mission, doesn't look like it, we would level up in this mission. But we're going to level up on the way back to Shauna. I just love martial arts. So awesome. Okay, let's head out. Back to King's Row. And she says, good job. And now let's see, do we have anybody around? Ooh, those are red. No, we don't want to fight reds. Let's head back toward the train station. Purples, no. No purples. We're looking for whites and yellows. We don't need that much. We just need a couple of white cons. No, don't need orange. Wow. This is a really high level zone. There we go. It's looking a little better. Can we get some guys on the ground? I don't feel like jumping up to them. Where's everybody? There we go. Just need a couple of you to give me some XP. Stop graffitiing that wall. One more. Where the heck are the villains? Yeah, he's up in the air, though. No, don't want a purple. There we go. Alright, guys. Level me up. There it is. Eighth level. Pretty good. Still missed. Alright, so let's reorganize this. We don't need that. Do that, and we don't need that. Okay. Off we go. I'll talk to Shauna and get the inspirations I want. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Store. So we want 2 Lux. 2 more respites. And 2 hits. And we can go and sell. To the longbow, and then we're going to go to our buddy, Blue Steel, and level up to level 8. And this should be Crane Kick. Yep. Love it. So now we have Crane Kick. Alright folks, that's it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed. I am Scrapperlock, and until next time, this has been City of Heroes Iron Man mode on the Rebirth server.